what is up guys, my name is AFC Adinho and welcome to another video. Before we start, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below after the game if you have any questions. But yeah, I recently changed the resolution of my screen. We made it bigger. Bigger is better, right? That's what she said. But no, because of those changes I had some issues with my game capture, so I had to use screen capture. And also when I added the pictures of the teams on the screen, because of the resolution change, the picture of the enemy team actually did hide his health bar, so sorry about that. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the battle. Let's go. Okay guys, we got a game against Alex19. He's bringing an Ambipom. We usually know what Ambipom does, but the problem is that my only resist to his last resort is my Magnezone, and even my Pokeone will take a lot from this attack. So I have to play around this, but for this game we're gonna lead off with Gliscor. As Gliscor stops Hippowdon from setting up Stealth Rocks, it stops Clefable from being annoying, it knocks off Gengar, and we are pressing Taunt here. And it's just a great lead overall. We stop his Stealth Rocks and now we get the free knockoff. Nothing on his team appreciates getting its item knocked off. So let's see what he brings in. Clefable comes in, we knock off his item, we get it crit, and he has Light Clay, so this is probably his dual screen setter. We're just gonna taunt here as he goes from Moonblast. And this is a Magic Guard Clefable. So what we are gonna do here is we're just gonna press Facade. He goes from Moonblast again. Now I'm just gonna press Roost. Guys, he's still taunted, so the only thing he can really do is press Moonblast. So he decides to switch into his Magnezone. And I honestly don't understand this play, really. Perhaps because he knows I have no Earthquake, he wants us to use his Magnezone, or perhaps his Magnezone has Hidden Power Ice. Anyway, because he has an Air Balloon, he doesn't have Choice Specs, which means he cannot knock out my Gliscor with Hidden Power Ice. So I'm just gonna knock off here as he goes for Flash Cannon. So wow, is this modest? Because that Flash Cannon still did a lot. Just gonna press knock off again. Could actually be really funny if he has. He does switch out, but I don't know if he has Hidden Power Ice. Goes back into Clefable, and I can just press Taunt here again. And now we're gonna press Roost. And I think he's going to switch out again as he goes into Ambipom. So guys, it's coming in. It's coming in right now. He has to fake out first, so Gliscor should easily be able to take the fake out. And he's most likely life orbed as well, so he takes some chip damage. We recover a bit, and I should be living last resort right here. So I'm gonna press knockoff. 60%, which is not too bad. We get the knockoff off. And now my Porygon should be able to safely switch into this Pokemon. I'm just gonna bring in my Porygon 2. My Porygon 2 is defensive, so it should take this really well. Last resort comes out again, and wow, that still did a lot. 31% guys, without an item. I'm gonna recover here because I need my Porygon 2 at full HP, because that Dragonite is still a big threat. The reason I need my Porygon at full HP is because I can trace Dragonite's multi-skill, so his first attack won't do that much to me. He goes into his Magnezone, and now I start to wonder, guys. What is he gonna click here? I mean, I don't know if he has the balls to press Volt Switch here, because I have 2 ground types. And if I bring in Gliscor get to heal off. And if he clicks anything else, I might be able to trap it with Magnezone. But let's go for Mew here. Mew is my special wall, so it's the safest play. Let's see what he does. He just goes for Volt Switch. I get leftovers after this. And what is he going to bring in? Most likely is Gengar. Yeah, he brings in Gengar. But my Mew is max special defense. So if it's not Choice Specs, there should be no way that this thing is going to knock me out. It goes for Shadow Ball, and that is definitely not Choice Specs. I get off my knockoff. And let's see, he has a Choice Scarf. Okay. What should I do now? He might go for Shadow Ball again. So bringing in my Magnezone and living a hit and then knocking it out with Choice Scarf could be a play. I could also bring in my Porygon too. Because Porygon is immune to Shadow Ball. Actually, he has Trick. So I do not want to lose my Eviolite. Because like I said, I needed to counter the Dragonite. So honestly, I don't really need Mew in this game. So might as well let Mew die here. Then force it out with Magnezone. I think that's the play. Let's see what he does. Goes for he has Destiny Bond on a Choice Scarf Gengar. This guy. Let's try to roost here. Goes for Shadow Ball and knocks me out. It's whatever. Now I go into Magnezone. He's in range of Hidden Power Fire. And that way he cannot trap my Magnezone with his Magnezone. And if he goes Hippowdon, then I get an opportunity to get up my rocks with Garchomp. Because I really want rocks up. And if I get up rocks, then Gengar will also die. So he decides to stay in with Gengar and knock it out. He cannot trap me with Magnezone. He might go into his Clefable now, because Clefable can easily take and hit a Power Fire and do something annoying. Perhaps set up his screens. Luckily, we already got rid of the Light Clay from Clefable. Could also go into Hippowdon. Yeah, it's important. Like I said, my Porygon is here to counter the Dragonite, and Outrage does 27%, so that might be Choice Band. Yeah, that's definitely Choice Band. So we keep recovering up till he gets confused. This is definitely Choice Band, guys. Because I cannot knock it out, so I'll just keep recovering till he gets confused, and then we recover again. And the goal is really to get up Stealth Rocks, because once Stealth Rocks are up, my Porygon can take it out with Ice Beam. Yeah, he goes back into Porygon, into his Ambipom. Oh, that really sounds alike, guys. Porygon, Ambipom. Yeah, I have my Porygon back at full HP. He has to fake out first, so I can go into Magnezone. Magnezone should easily be able to live a non-item fake out. And now I'm just gonna press Volt Switch because I want to force this Hippowdon to come in. Hippowdon is most likely gonna come in here. And the reason I'm pressing Volt Switch knowing Hippowdon comes out is because he will most likely try to set up his Stealth Rocks here, so I can go into my Garchomp and get up the rocks. And if this thing has Toxic or something, it's still difficult to hit me because I have the Sandfall ability and Toxic is not a 100% accuracy move. He does go for rocks. Now I get up my own rocks, which is important. He goes for Earthquake and he misses. I honestly do not care about the miss because it would only do about 40%. Now he goes for Toxic and he actually hits that Toxic, but that doesn't matter. I'll just go for 2 Sword Stances here. Because I want to be sure that I can knock something out. Goes for Earthquake here. And now I don't care about my Garchomp that much. I'm pressing Outrage right there. Yeah, so we knock out the Hippowdon, that's great. And he has Rocky Helmet, so I might die to poison here, yes. And that's nice because now he cannot bring in his Clefable. And Hippowdon is gone, which means my Magnezone is free to press Volt Switch. But now I'm gonna go into my Toxicroak, because Toxicroak beats his Dragonite, it beats his Clefable, and it beats his Magnezone, because Magnezone is not Choice Scarfed. Okay, he goes into his Ambipom, and this is completely fine, because he has to Fake Out first, because Ambipom usually only has 2 attacks, so he has to Fake Out first. Magnezone easily eats up the Fake Out, and then I'll be able to Volt Switch and knock out the Ambipom if he stays in. But yeah, my Toxicroak is just gonna beat the 3 remaining Pokemon. Goes for Fake Out, it's fine. Now we go for Volt Switch and knock him out. And even if he switches, then something else will die. So he does decide to stay in. And Magnezone is still alive, which is nice. Now I get to bring in my Toxicroak. And like I said, it's gonna beat Magnezone with Drain Punch. Magnezone is not Choice Scarfed because we already popped the balloon. Clefable's around half HP, so that will die to Poison Jab. And I have Ice Punch for Dragonite. And I should be living Bandit Extreme Speed from here. The Dragonite does come in. And because Stealth Rocks are up, I do not really want to bring in my my Porygon here. I'm just gonna go for Ice Punch, as he actually goes for Extreme Speed, so I will most likely die to my own Life Orb. But we knock out the Dragonite, which is nice. And now I'm going into my Gliscor. Perhaps in hindsight I should have gone into Porygon. But if I went into Porygon, he might have been able to do something with his Clefable. I just wanted that thing gone. I'm just gonna press Roost there, as he does reveal Hidden Power, and it's Hidden Power Ice. Okay, I'm just gonna Roost again. He actually switches into Clefable. Not sure why, because he should know that I don't have Earthquake on this Gliscor. But I'm just gonna press Taunt here, as Clefable tried to heal up. And I'm just gonna press Facade here. Goes for Moonblast. And I'm just gonna Facade again. Because if I can hit the Magnezone, that would be nice as well. And Clefable will die to the next Facade. He's also in range of Hidden Power Fire from my Magnezone. So if he switches into Magnezone, I get 2 Facades off. But he decides to sack his Clefable right there. And all he has left is his Magnezone. And I still have my own Magnezone, which is Choice Scarf and has Hidden Power Fire. So if I play this right, I should easily be able to win. The thing is, this Magnezone has Hidden Power Ice. So he's going to beat my Gliscor. He went for Flash Cannon here. Okay. Let's see. Let's just Facade here. I'll just end the game right here. 17%. He goes for Hidden Power. Ice. And now I'm gonna go into my Magnezone. I'm not gonna press Hidden Power Fire now. I'm pressing Volt Switch to put it in range of Hidden Power Fire, because he is not Scarfed. So my Magnezone should always be faster than his Magnezone. Because even though my Porygon should be able to wall this thing, he might get paralyzed or something, or I don't know, he might get critted. Yeah, now I'll put him in range of Hidden Power Fire, and even if he knocks me out, my Magnezone will still knock him out, as he does get the paralysis, and this is why I went for the Volt Switch there. And he gets me paralyzed as well. He knocks out my Porygon, and it doesn't matter, because like we said, we have our Magnezone left. Magnezone is Choice Scarfed, he is in Hidden Power Fire range, so this should be the game. Hidden Power Magnezone, Hidden Power Fire Magnezone coming through with the shiny Magnezone. So that was a really fun game. Alex, my man. So if you guys did enjoy this battle, please hit that like button. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this Gliscor set. Peace out, guys.